Hello everyone, today I have a haul from Super Tarts to share with you. This was from, I believe it was Fresh, Clean, Earthy, but then she also offered like all of the eucalyptus blends, so I forget when this pre-order was from. I know it went over the turnaround time, but they did let everyone know, and they also offered refunds if you had a scent in your order that, you know, they didn't have the oils for. They had some shipping delays getting the oils, which is, once again, understandable. It's happening everywhere. So they did offer refunds if you wanted, or if you just wanted to wait it out, you could. So I just decided to wait it out. It's not a big deal for me. But I thought it was great that they offered refunds also if you wanted to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get into it, but first I wanted to show you guys, I brought out the little baby moon from the June Mermaids Trove unboxing that I did in my last video. I wanted to show you what it looked like on. Right now it's cycling through all of the colors, but you can have it just set to, is it cycling or is it just on one? Oh no, it's just on one, it's just on one color. You can have it, there you go. You can have it cycle through all of the colors, and there's like different options for how like quickly or slowly it goes through the colors. So I thought that was pretty cool. I like the smooth option, but also I like to have it just set on one color. I really like the white, I like the blues, they're really pretty. There's some purples, pink. Yeah, so that's all the colors. I'm just gonna have it do that, but yeah, it has this remote with it, so you can like set it to whatever you want. It's pretty cool, but I wanted to include that because you guys didn't get to see it in my last video. Okay, so I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little bit. I turned it down for the purpose of showing you guys the moon, but let me turn it up for the wax and we will get into it. The first thing I have is a sample in, well, that might be too bright. Let me see. Is that good? The first thing I have is a sample in SPK. I swear I always get samples of this. I finally just got my last sample of this emptied last week, and now here we are again. But I don't mind this scent. It's like a wild berry mousse cupcake scent. It's actually pretty nice. So yeah, I'll just have to throw this in the tea light warmer again and get it moved out. Okay, then I will start with the one that I've had before, and it's Winter Soldier. This is Eucalyptus and Mac Apple. I really should have grabbed a bigger bag of this. I love this scent. This was one of my first loves from Super Tarts. Can't get the clam open. It just smells amazing. I love Super Tarts Eucalyptus. That's why I kind of went in on this order. I mean, I didn't order a ton, but I did order several eucalyptus blends. I just love this. Her eucalyptus is, well, their eucalyptus, to me, it's very like earthy and kind of like a realistic eucalyptus. We had a eucalyptus tree at our old house. I would love to have one at this house also. But yeah, it's kind of like rubbing the leaves of the eucalyptus tree. Oh, I love it. And the Mac Apple, it's perfectly blended. You get equal amounts of both, and it's just such a beautiful scent. Okay. And then this one is Three-Eyed Raven. It's Redwood, Rain, and Moss. I've had Three-Eyed Raven blended with menthol in the past. I might even still have a few pieces of it left. And I did really like that, but I wanted to try Three-Eyed Raven on its own. So let's see. I'm having a hard time getting these clamps open. Sorry if you heard that. It's my daughter's glucose is high, so it's my phone's letting me know. Yeah, this is really nice. It is pretty similar to the one that I had blended, but like obviously that had menthol, so it was a little more menthol-y. Yeah, I really like this. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's definitely really fresh. And I love Super Tarts Rain so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's nice. I think I might like it better on its own than I did when it was blended. Okay, then we'll just keep going with like the fresh, I think this is like the earthy category. I don't know. Anyway, this is Teddy. It's evergreens, cardamom, sandalwood, and cedar. I've been wanting to try this one forever, and I don't know why. I never added it to my order. Oh, that's really nice. I definitely get the evergreens first. Let me pop it out. Oh, that's really pretty. The cardamom, I feel like, oh, I'm throwing it, always throwing everything. I feel like it just adds a little bit of a warmth to this. Oh my goodness, I really like this. But I'm a big like tree fan, so I would say if you don't like tree scents, you might not like this one. I'm excited to see what that does in the warmer though. It's really nice. I have wax all over the table. Okay, and then I have the Hills. This is, oh my goodness, Beechwood Southern California perfume, which I think is Hollister perfume, rain, vanilla, and sandalwood. That's nice. I'm getting a lot of the beechwood and the sandalwood. Let me pop it out and smell the bottom. Yeah, I feel like I mostly get the beechwood, sandalwood, and the vanilla. I do pick up on the rain. I don't know that I get too much of the perfume note. It doesn't smell like Hollister. I threw that one also. I don't know what's happening, guys. It smells really nice though. I'm gonna like it either way. I was kind of hoping to get more of that perfume note though. Maybe on warm, you never know. And like I said, these were just poured, so. Okay, and then on to the, are these all eucalyptus? Eucalyptus. No, I have one here that is peppermint. So this is Shipwrecked, it's coastal, teakwood, and peppermint twist. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. I will say that usually with twisted peppermint, it's a much stronger kind of peppermint to me, especially with Super Tarts. I find that if it just says peppermint, it's a more subdued mint. If it says twisted peppermint, it's usually much stronger and in your face, but here it's not. It's like super well blended with the teakwood. It's really, really nice. I really like this. I think maybe if I let it sit for a little while, it will get stronger. And since I'm doing the weekly collab, like following along with that, I'll be able to let that sit for a little while. Okay, then into the eucalyptus scents, I have Silent Night. This is eucalyptus and cranberries. I don't know if I've had this one before. I don't think I have, but ooh, that's really nice. That cranberry really kind of makes this eucalyptus a little bit different. Like it's the same eucalyptus, but I kind of like this one. It's not, to me, it's not like a super bright cranberry, which I feel like the cranberry scents that I've tried from Super Tarts, it's always been like a super bright, I don't know, just a super bright cranberry, and it's not usually what I'm looking for. I feel like this one, either it's just the way that it's blending with the eucalyptus or it's a different cranberry. It's really nice. It's not like overly, it's not like tart or anything. I don't know, this one's kind of hard to explain. You would think it would be simple, but I really like that. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy that. The next one is Snuffleupagus. This is eucalyptus and rosemary mint. Well, rosemary and mint leaf. I love eucalyptus and I love rosemary mint, so I love this. On top, I mostly get the rosemary mint. Oh yeah, but that eucalyptus is in there and it is so nice. Oh, this one's beautiful. It's like helping to clear my sinuses right now. Yeah, love this one. I mean, it's eucalyptus and rosemary mint, so if you're a fresh lover, you can't really go wrong there. Beautiful. Okay. And then the last clam that I picked up is the Nose, and this is eucalyptus and white tea. I love white tea in blends. I always find that it just adds this really crisp note, so I'm hoping that's what it does here. Oh yeah, I love that. I'm a big supporter of the white tea blends. That's lovely. Yeah, I really need more white tea in my life. So if you've tried mistletoe kisses, I think that one has white tea in it. It kind of smells similar. I mean, mistletoe kisses obviously also has a green note from the mistletoe, and then it has clean cotton in it, I think. Yeah, there are definitely some similarities there. Oh, it's so good. This is one I would probably pick up a BAM of at some point. I just love that earthy eucalyptus with that crisp white tea. That's lovely. Okay, and the last thing I picked up is a half BAM of Suits. I think this is black tie, cannabis flowers, and what am I thinking? Blue sugar. I think that's what it is. So I've never tried this one before, but it just sounded amazing. So I was gonna get a BAM, and then I was like, just do a half BAM just in case, a half BAM. Just do a half BAM in case you don't love it, but I have a feeling I'm going to. Oh my gosh. Ugh, this is so good. So good. And these are little like half white, half gray pieces. yeah, a BAM definitely would have been a smart choice here. That black tie is the Bath and Body Works type. You definitely get the Canada's flower and the blue sugar though. Sometimes I find with Super Tarts blue sugar blends, the blue sugar can overpower some of the other notes, but here I'm getting all of them like perfectly blended. I love this. I could just crawl into this bag. Yeah, that's beautiful. I should have gotten a BAM of that. Okay. But I will say this half BAM is like really full. I think these are like $8, 8 something. And I think that's a really good deal. I mean, this, I forget what the ounces are, but I feel like that's pretty comparable to some other vendors, like bags of this size. So I think it's a good price. And like some of these pieces, these are actually all kind of warmer size, but I could really cut these pieces in half for my warmers and still get really good throw from them. So that's a lot of melts. I need to smell this one again. It smells so good. But yeah, that's everything I picked up. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so good. Okay, that's everything I picked up. Like I said, I didn't go too crazy, but I definitely wanted to grab some of these blends. I am obsessed with their fresh, earthy, masculine kind of scents. I think the pre-order is still open for this last round of fresh, earthy, masculine, and or it's like fresh, clean, earthy or something. I forget what they call it, but it usually has like the cologne kind of blends in it. So I don't know, I'm trying not to order, but it's really difficult because it's my favorite category. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's everything that I have for this haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me back you up a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're all doing well. I will talk to you later. Bye.